Service Club, do any of you, raise your hand if you don't have the remind. Okay, good, so we can go to the next slide. So our social media, this is getting uploaded on YouTube. Thank you, our historian. Thank you, historian, for recording this today. Our next meeting will be sometime in November. Don't press that yet. So we have our Instagram, please follow on Instagram, and then Winter Springs High School Community Service Club on YouTube. So you can watch a recap of all of our videos that we upload a few days after we present. So we're gonna get started with animals. We start and we go by categories. So let's go to the next one. This one we have Seminole County Animal Services. So you foster a dog and you get 100 community service hours. Next, food drive, pet alliance. There's things in the bag for it. Yeah, you're good. So then we have homeless and housing. So we have Hope here today. So Hope helps, they're having a few events and they're gonna be talking about those at the end. So let's skip those and we can come back at the end. So we have in our community, we're gonna be talking about events that are happening in the community within this next month. So we need a lot of people for Layer Elementary School. They're having a PTA event and it's a fall festival. So we need about 10 to 12 people to come to Layer. And you're basically gonna be helping with games, you're gonna be helping conduct exercises, stuff like that. So we need about 10 to 12 people, and then you need to sign up on the Excel spreadsheet that I'm gonna send out on the remind after school today. So we also have Altamont Elementary School, they're having a fall festival, so we need about 3 to 4 people, and our speaker from last time, she's gonna be there. And so we're gonna need people to help with her booth. She's from Safe Kids, so you're gonna need to help hand out materials and tell people about safety measures that Safe Kids does. So this one's really cool. We have flyers in the back for this. It's the Maker Fair in Orlando. So we're having a Maker Fair, and it's basically people, scientists, engineers, even people our age, they come out and they go and they make gadgets, anything of that nature. And they need people for number 1, crowd management. Number 2, they need people to conduct experiments with the kids. And then number 3, they need a general volunteer to help with odd jobs. So how can you sign up? You can go to the Excel spreadsheet. It has a link in the spreadsheet, and it will let you you sign up with what you want to do, the time and the date, and they're going to give you a free T-shirt. And they're also going to give you a pass for the whole day. Okay? So education. Next. So this one is pretty basic. It's the one that we had last time. Seminole County Library, we have sheets at the back. Next. And then in Winter Springs High School. So we still have trunk or treat going on. We changed trunk or treat so that we're pairing with Winter Springs Environmental Activism Club. And they're offering community service hours to anybody who wants to come, and they can go hand out candy. Their theme is actually the jungle. So they're just asking that you dress up and you hand out candy during the event. And then if you want to join that, if you could please message me on Remind so that I can tell Hannah who's going to be coming. All right, so let's go to Hope really quick. So
we're here to tell you a little bit about volunteer opportunities for teens. Do you want to show this first? Sure. We do this first just for an icebreaker and let you know a little bit about Hope Helps. Then we can, I want to tell you a little bit. You go.
I'll have my present.
Do it. Oh, got it. See, she's marketing coordinator for a reason. Yeah. So we'll just go through this a little bit. You can go back one more, can you, please? Okay, so this is kind of cool. This is a new t-shirt that we recently have for our volunteers for our teens. Teens can earn your Bright Future hours at Hope Helps, and that's why we're here today to tell you a little bit about how you can earn them. So Hope's mission is to prevent homelessness in Central Florida, but our goal is to keep them in their homes. So you can help out by volunteering at the Hope Chest Thrift Store. And we're going to tell you a little bit about how to sign up as we run through the PowerPoint. be doing at Hope Helps. So this is a great illustration to show you that you can volunteer by stocking the pantry. These are our brand new t-shirts. I just said, she's showing them off. We really love them. And we also have volunteer opportunities at the thrift store, like sorting, separating donations, and also hanging clothes up or anything. And you can also purchase those items. Or you can clean out your closet and donate some of your slightly used items.
So that's an example of the Hope Chest. Volunteers can sort clothes, and then that's an example of some of the things we have there. So if you're looking for a Halloween outfit, definitely come check us out.
Yeah, tons of things. Now's the time to shop for your
Or
Halloween
your
costume.
homecoming dress. We actually surprisingly have some really great dresses.
You can also hold a food drive to receive your volunteer hours. So to do that, you just go to our website and go under food drives and email the food drive coordinator, and they'll be able to give you a kit. Or there's also a kit on the food drive that has, you can, as you put the boxes out in the community, you can print labels so you can make sure that they know that it's coming to Hope Helps with the marketing information that you receive. But the food drive, you'll just email me your hours that you spent on this food drive, and you'll make sure that we log those hours and we can sign off for them also. There was a teenager back home many, many years ago when we had newspapers out that was in the newspaper, and she had done the biggest food drive ever. So it's something that you can really put your heart and soul into and ask your community to help folks. The food goes right into our food pantry, and it helps about 200 people a week to keep them in their homes. Okay, so we're gonna do events. Events is kind of cool. We have our upcoming events, it's called Christmas in the City. We're gonna need hundreds of volunteers to make this happen. It's so easy to sign up because this is something where you don't need a volunteer application to sign up. Like when you volunteer at the thrift store, you're gonna need to fill out an application on our website. We can guide you to that link pretty soon, but right now, the Christmas in the City, I'm gonna share a link to sign up. As soon as it comes out, it's gonna be the first week in November. So hundreds of volunteers. What we're gonna do is we're gonna serve about, I would say about 300 families that day. It takes about 300 volunteers to make it happen, but we're gonna hand out toys to families who already pre-register. We need runners. I need folks that can have legs on there, and you can pass out some water bottles. You can take the toys to the clients' cars for them. You can help wrap gifts for the clients, and it's gonna be right here in Oviedo. It's near UCF at the Caroline Methodist Church, and all that information about signing up, address and everything, and who to see when you come that day so you don't feel lost, we can get you in the right direction. So that's called Christmas in the City. Anything you wanna add on to that, Jacqueline? Sorting, separating toys?
Yeah, there'll be volunteer opportunities all week leading up to that.
Mhm.
So I think that there's a shift from in the afternoon that you can potentially stop by the church and sort and separate after school if you're looking to get
And
some
all these are right here in Oviedo. They're all within, under 5 miles from Winter Springs High School, so they're all local.
Just an example of how fun it is to volunteer at Hope Helps. So recently, when we first got the shirts in, we had a little party for the Bright Futures, and we made this fun video.
No. There it goes. We don't have any music.
Oh, there's music to it, but it's okay. It's the Friends theme song.
It's a Friends theme song, yeah. That was the first day we had our shirts. We were super excited. There's hundreds of kids that come through. We couldn't do it without your volunteerism. The main thing is what you need to know is how to sign up. How to sign up is going straight to our website, hopehelps.org, and then you're going to click the Teen, you got it right here, Teen Bright Future application. Is there one more slide?
Yes.
Okay,
One more second.
there you go. And there it is right there. Jacqueline was so cool. She put it right here to make it so easy for you to sign up. So this is if you want to volunteer in the food pantry or at the thrift store. For events, there is no application. You can just come, you can invite your friends. Each person must sign up individually though, so we can keep track of you. Hand out lunch bags, got it.
So we have a program called Kids of Hope, and we provide bags of food for kids when they're out of school. Like the kids that normally get free and reduced lunches can come to Hope and receive bags of food. So I think the sign up was to hand those out.
Hand these out, right. Right now, we're looking for volunteers more for the winter break. So the fall break might be filled up, so you can click on that link, but I also have the new winter break available. So when you're doing your winter break, you can come there and hand out food to families. It's pretty cool lunch bags, everything a kid needs to eat, when they're out of school.
And so our last volunteer orientation before Christmas break is November 13th. So if you follow these steps to go onto the volunteer application, you'll be able to sign up for that.
Yeah.
Be able to earn all your hours during your Christmas break.
Yeah, Christmas break and Christmas City. And then the next volunteer orientation is gonna be until 2020. So if you wanna get going, do we have any seniors in here? Good.
Any juniors?
So you guys are perfect age to get started on your Bright Future hours. And your paperwork, you have your paperwork from your school, your guidance counselor, just bring that with you every single time. We'll sign that off at the thrift store. And then at the end of the day, when you're all finished, I'll make sure that you contact me and I can sign out with an official signature, send you on your way to college with your scholarship. So, thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
Thank you so much.
Any questions about that? Any question? I have another question back here.
If you were to volunteer at the thrift store, do you have to like, is it just based on what's available, or do you have to like pick what you're gonna do?
That's a great question. What we have is a sign-up sheet to sign up, and you'll just click, it'll be a calendar that you'll sign up on. It's called Logistics, and it's a calendar, and you'll just open up the spaces where it's available.
And it'll give you examples
It is
of what
shifts.
you'll be doing.
Yeah.
I can send that on for mine too.
And if you fill up the application on our website, you also get a PIN number that you sign in and sign out with a kiosk. And that PIN number is gonna track how many hours you've been there, so at the end of the day, you can actually see, you know, you've done 50 hours, you've done your 100 hours. But the most important thing is to get your signs off every time you're there.
Got it.
It's easy, right?
Alright, yeah, very easy. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. And if you need community service forms for what people sign when they're done, they're over there. So forms that document your service hours. So our next
Information
meeting will
about
be
all the
sometime in
events.
November. I'll announce that on Remind.